Welcome to Factory Motion Global. Inside a giant luxury factory, pure white bulls arrive from massive green farms as skilled masked workers begin transforming premium pearl white leather into a handcrafted luxury vanity trunk. Ultra-realistic factory craftsmanship, cinematic industrial visuals, and immersive ASMR production officially begin now. A massive herd of pure white bulls races powerfully across the endless green luxury farm beneath glowing cinematic morning sunlight. Massive white bull hooves strike the dusty ground as powerful waves of dirt explode across the cinematic luxury farm. A masked factory worker pulls the massive iron lever as the giant wooden farm gates slowly open forward. Fresh, cold water rushes rapidly into the giant industrial troughs beneath the glowing cinematic luxury farm. The reflections of 100 pure white bulls shimmer across the flowing water as powerful splashes echo loudly. A masked factory worker carefully scrubs the smooth white bull skin using a massive industrial cleaning brush. Powerful lavender cleaning foam spreads rapidly across the pure white bulls beneath the glowing cinematic farm sunlight. Heavy pressure water systems wash away the thick foam as powerful streams flow across the glowing white bulls. Masked factory workers carefully dry the glowing white bulls using soft cloths and powerful industrial air systems. A masked supervisor carefully scans the glowing white bull skin using an advanced digital inspection system. A masked supervisor carefully marks glowing green approval ticks across the advanced digital inspection records. The official Grade A luxury leather approval stamp locks the premium inspection process inside the advanced factory. Masked factory workers guide the massive white bull herd toward the next advanced luxury processing section. A masked factory worker carefully performs the final manual quality inspection across the glowing white bull skin. The massive iron factory gate slides open as the giant white bull herd enters the next industrial processing section. Masked factory workers move forward carefully to lift the massive raw white hides from the industrial factory floor. Two masked factory workers carefully load a massive raw white hide onto the giant industrial steel roller system. The giant raw white hide moves smoothly through Roller 1 as a factory worker carefully removes every wrinkle. Conditioning liquid spreads slowly across the giant raw white hide as the advanced leather treatment process begins. A masked factory worker carefully adjusts the giant industrial roller speed using the heavy analog control dial. The giant deherring friction roller smoothly removes every remaining fine hair from the glowing white hide surface. The smooth, refined white hide slowly exits the giant roller system as a factory worker carefully supports the material. Masked factory workers carefully wash the giant white hides inside the bubbling industrial water tank system. Powerful steel compression rollers squeeze excess water from the glowing white hide during the refining process. A masked factory worker pulls the heavy compression lever as the refining system separates extra material from the white hide. A masked factory worker carefully checks the transparency and smoothness of the glowing white leather hide. Two masked factory workers stretch the glowing white leather tightly as the giant industrial clips lock into place. A masked factory worker carefully slides the refined white leather hide into the giant industrial steam press machine. Thick white steam surrounds the factory worker as the refined leather hide slowly exits the giant steam press machine. The giant industrial cutting system trims the glowing white leather edges into a perfectly balanced luxury finish. Masked factory workers transport the refined white leather sheets toward the next advanced industrial department. A masked factory worker activates the advanced leather texturing system using the glowing industrial control panel. A master artisan reveals the detailed luxury makeup vanity trunk blueprint across the giant industrial design table. A masked factory worker carefully organizes the refined white leather sheets inside the giant wooden storage racks. A masked quality inspector carefully scans the refined white leather surface using a precision industrial counter lens. Masked factory workers carefully load the refined white leather hides into the giant industrial timber tanning drum. Organic tanning oils and premium conditioning cream flow slowly into the giant industrial leather treatment system. The giant industrial tanning drum begins spinning powerfully as the heavy iron lock seals the leather processing system. The giant tanning drum reveals a perfectly refined and ultra-smooth white leather hide beneath glowing factory lights. A glowing pearl-white glaze spreads smoothly across the refined leather surface during the luxury finishing process. A masked factory worker carefully spreads the glowing pearl-white glaze across every corner of the refined leather surface. Shiny pearl-white leather sheets slowly emerge from the giant conveyor system as the finishing process continues. Masked factory workers carefully hang the glowing pearl-white leather sheets across the giant industrial drying lines. A masked factory worker seals the giant industrial drying oven by rotating the massive iron locking wheel. A masked factory worker carefully positions the glowing pearl-white leather onto the giant industrial embossing machine. The giant hydraulic embossing machine creates a detailed diamond cross pattern across the glowing pearl-white leather surface. The glowing diamond cross pattern texture shines beautifully across the refined pearl-white luxury leather surface. A protective waterproof coating spreads smoothly across the glowing pearl-white leather during the finishing process. The glowing pearl-white leather develops a rich cinematic shine during the advanced hand-buffing process. A masked factory worker carries the glowing pearl-white leather roll toward the advanced cutting department. A masked factory worker spreads the glowing pearl-white leather smoothly across the giant industrial cutting table. Detailed vanity trunk templates are carefully positioned across the glowing pearl-white leather cutting surface. A master artisan carefully marks the luxury vanity trunk body and handle layout across the refined leather surface. A masked factory worker carefully measures and marks the luxury vanity trunk compartment sections across the leather. A master craftsman precisely cuts the glowing pearl-white leather into detailed luxury vanity trunk sections. Freshly cut, pearl-white leather sections are carefully separated and organized across the industrial cutting table. A masked factory worker carefully assembles the luxury vanity trunk wooden frame inside the advanced industrial workshop. A luxurious rose gold pink velvet fabric roll opens smoothly across the advanced vanity trunk workstation. A masked tailor carefully cuts the rose gold velvet fabric into precise vanity trunk partition sections. A masked tailor carefully prepares the refined leather borders for the luxury vanity trunk mirror section. A masked factory worker carefully installs the wooden drawer tracks inside the luxury vanity trunk structure. A helper worker carefully wraps and secures the prepared vanity trunk components into organized industrial bundles. A masked factory worker carefully labels the prepared vanity trunk bundles with detailed production information. A masked supervisor carefully checks every vanity trunk component to confirm the complete luxury assembly set. A masked factory worker transports the prepared vanity trunk materials toward the final luxury assembly workstation. A masked factory worker carefully applies premium adhesive across the luxury vanity trunk wooden frame. Premium pearl white leather is carefully pressed and aligned across the luxury vanity trunk frame. A masked factory worker carefully secures the pearl white leather corners using a soft industrial rubber mallet. Heavy white stitching forms smoothly across the glowing pearl white leather borders inside the stitching factory. Rose gold velvet fabric is carefully pressed inside the luxury vanity trunk drawers by hand. A master craftsman carefully installs the luxury vanity mirror inside the refined trunk lid structure. A masked factory worker carefully tests the smooth sliding movement of the luxury velvet vanity drawer. A master craftsman carefully secures the polished rose gold metallic corner cap onto the luxury vanity trunk. Two luxury security locks are carefully installed onto the front section of the premium vanity trunk. A master craftsman carefully skewers the thick pearl white leather handle onto the luxury vanity trunk. A masked factory worker carefully tightens the heavy luxury vanity trunk hinges using precision hand fitting. A masked factory worker carefully installs the elastic holder system for the luxury vanity trunk makeup brushes. A polished metallic flower knob is carefully installed onto the luxury rose gold velvet vanity drawer. A masked factory worker carefully lifts the completed luxury vanity trunk onto the final inspection table. The completed pearl white luxury vanity trunk shines beautifully beneath the glowing industrial inspection lights. A masked factory worker carefully trims the extra threads from the luxury pearl white vanity trunk borders. Premium leather wax spreads smoothly across the glowing pearl white vanity trunk during the polishing process. The luxury pearl white leather develops a glowing pearl-like shine during the advanced hand buffing process. The heavy luxury vanity trunk lock closes perfectly with a strong metallic click during the final inspection. The official QC passed approval tag is carefully attached onto the completed luxury vanity trunk handle. The glowing gold brand logo is carefully embossed beneath the luxury vanity trunk lock using a heated press. A polished metallic brand emblem is carefully secured beneath the luxury vanity trunk mirror section. The completed luxury pearl white vanity trunk is carefully placed inside the premium matte black presentation box. A luxurious rose gold satin ribbon is carefully tied around the premium vanity trunk presentation box. The luxury vanity trunk is proudly delivered as the cinematic journey ends with a grand white bull farm reveal.
This content is the result of a human-centric AI workflow combining original research with professional editing and Vivo 3 rendering at Factory Motion Global. We are committed to high-quality original storytelling that adheres to the latest YouTube 2026 standards. Thank you for supporting through AI craftsmanship.